for a couple more seconds. I hope you're all ready. Alright. Oh, here we go. Previously on Harbinger, our heroes went hunting. Juniper mysteriously disappeared into the night, leaving nothing but a cryptic note with instructions to stay away. After a small debate, the party packed their things and began the hunt for Juniper. Raven detected enemies from all sides, and the party was ambushed by plant zombies. Just before hardtack was swarmed, a vibrating holy voice rang through the air. Gresham Phelan, a fearbog cleric of Helm, turned the small horde of undead. Seeing a common goal, Gresham joined our heroes. Together they saved a tree from corruption by removing a shard of dark energy from its abdomen. On the borders of Druid territory, the party whispered animal sounds into bushes, revealing the path to a bog. There, they fought a horde of plant zombies. Diedrich stabbed his rapier into the skull of a large zombie, and found that it was the corpse of a former friend of his growing up on the streets. Gresham bade farewell to the party as he heard the musical voice of his god. Traveling onward, they eventually came to the sacred grove of druids. There they saw Juniper, caged in manacles, and the druids preparing the ritual. But what awaits our heroes? Will they save Juniper? Find out right now on Harbinger. Alright.
Nice.
So, we're going to start out the same way we always start out, and that is with fun facts. This time, we are starting with Juniper! Welcome back, first of all. It's good to have you back here.
Hello, it's me. Hi. I definitely didn't prepare a fun fact because I'm a goof, but let me think. Fun fact.
We can always come back to you.
No, I
Something
think I
about
can get
Juniper,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
I think I Juniper, now, how narrow is your definition of fun?
Whatever you want. It could be anything, as long as it's about Juniper.
I think a cool thing to know about Juniper is like, especially right now in this moment, she's really trying to figure out like exactly what is right in the world. And the one thing that she feels real confident about still is her love of like plants and being in nature.
I love that. That's really nice. Alright, next up. So Juniper, you are now in the back of the queue. And Hardtack, Admiral Grogblossom Hardtack. Do you have a fun fact about yourself for us?
Yeah, fun fact about Hardtack. He's had this hat since he was a child, before he had his horns. And his horns have grown through the hat, and now he's completely unable to take it off. It's part of his head now, so.
It's so good. I love that so much. Alright. Diedrich, do you have a fun fact for us?
Yeah, I think Diedrich has been practicing with throwing knives, or at least was trying to, and is really bad at it, but doesn't admit that he's bad at it. So, like, probably has, like, a few that he practices with, but he's, like, really terrible, but he brags and, like, holds them and, like, shows them off and flicks them in his fingers, but, like, he's very bad at it.
Nice. Okay, cool. And last but not least, Raven, do you have a fun fact about yourself for us?
I do. So Raven started living in the woods really early on in her life. And as little children often do, started to collect things. And the thing that Raven likes to collect is leaves from different trees. So Raven has a very small little notebook that just have leaves pressed in between the pages. And it's kind of the only thing that she was able to grab before running off. Mm-hmm. Oh, Testy is gone. Testy, hello?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sorry to break the fourth wall.
No signal?
Don't worry about it.
The no
You mean
signal
Testy
is...
is a loading wheel that says no signal?
Hardtack has changed its appearance.
Damn.
That was very funny. It's just the fact that the no signal fit in your square very well was quality.
Alright, I think we're back.
Holy shit. Nice. Alright, alright, good fun facts, everyone. So, we open up where the four of you, Mikhail, Hardtack, Diedrich, and Raven, have crept up through these lines of perfectly lined trees into a grove of not so perfectly lined trees. Various vegetation. I'm going to move you to the map. There we go. You see Juniper, caged. As you've been sneaking closer, you notice that all of the elves seem to be up north. There is a large stone altar where the Elder Seed, this stone, has expanded. And it is now the size of a large boulder. It seems to be emitting some kind of energy. And the druids are in the circle chanting. The large tattooed elf druid is by the altar, and he seems to be chanting as well. There is also another elf, which I will get bigger pictures for that right now. There is another elf that is standing in the center of the circle of druids, and she is clad in leaves and vines, and she has a staff. And she seems to be standing in some kind of trance. You notice that all of the elves are busy with this ritual. No one seems to be guarding Juniper. It seems as though they didn't really give much thought to it. What would you all like to do?
They didn't think we were gonna come for him. Okay. I want to sneak over to Juniper. But I mean, I guess I'm talking to the party about what we're seeing. And you said that they're like chanting over an orb?
Yes, they seem to be chanting in a circle together. I know that it looks like a square because of Roll20, but yeah, they're all chanting.
Okay.
And the orb seems to be getting slightly larger by the second.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think my instinct is to sneak over to Juniper unless the party stops me in any way.
How much cover do the kind of trees that we're seeing on the map provide for the party?
It provides a decent amount of cover, but you will still need to attempt stealth.
Got it. And then are we able to tell what sort of cage that Juniper is in? Like if there's any aspects of druidism on the cage itself.
Yes. So the thing about this cage is that it is not a metal cage. It looks as though roots and wood have sprouted out of the ground and formed bars and trappings. And they've grown together to form a cage-like structure. You do notice that Juniper has these manacles on that are made of metal, and there are these things carved into it. You can't tell at the distance that you're at what exactly it is, but you know that that's basically what you see. Juniper, you also see your compatriots in the distance.
Right, well,
roll
little
stealth.
Diedrich boy,
Yeah.
You're a stealthy one. How
I can
How
do it.
quickly do you think you could get over there just to take a closer look?
I can get over there. I can get over there.
Or
No problem,
ask
Pops.
Juniper if they know anything specific about
Oh, yes.
the cage.
Juniper.
No.
If Juniper can see them already, she's gonna, as discreetly as possible, like make go away if that's possible. Just like she's gonna try to look as chill and calm as possible, but then like occasionally be like, you know.
No.
Okay.
We're gonna rescue you. It's gonna be fine.
I'm gonna start walking towards the cage via stealth. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I will need a stealth.
Do I at least have
Okay.
advantage with the trees?
No. Okay.
When
so
the
let's
rogue
see.
rolls an 8.
Let's see how this is.
Took 1 minute in, and here we go.
Swirl of the night, besties.
All right, we're gonna see how this goes down.
Wait, Juniper is going to like maybe like make is it? Do I notice this as well? Notice whatever's about to happen.
You see, so like as you're just doing like this, Diedrich is like giving you the double thumbs up and starts to like sneak over. And
Can I make
so
a cough?
Yeah.
Can I cough real loud, like a loud cough?
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll say that grants advantage
Yes!
since you're using the help action.
Yes.
To an
And
11.
so, however, it is still an 11. So,
Just above average, baby.
so this druid, who Juniper, you know his name is Melchior.
I'm sorry,
large
Melchior?
I can't.
Melchior-
Just so you know, I can't hear that name without thinking of Melchior Gabor, and it's been a mess.
I heard
I don't
Milk
know-
Igor.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, it's fine. Kenny, are you here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Got it.
I'm done.
Okay, that's fine. So this druid, the one that has been antagonizing you, Melchior, he sniffs the air a little bit. He's like,
Oh.
and he points to this druid, and he kind of jerks his head off toward Juniper, and this druid begins to walk over to the cage. What?
Do we notice him coming over here?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He's this one right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this
gotten
is
to
this
about
a
this
tree
point.
or a bush? This big guy.
The big guys are trees.
Okay.
Most of these are trees.
I would like
Is it?
to
ahead.
notice that he's coming and scurry up the tree.
You do that.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna climb up the tree?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to roll another stealth check.
Okay.
I'm a rogue. I have +4 stealth.
That was a crit fail.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Do we all
So-
notice that he's coming over? Like
How?
all of us notice?
Yeah. All of you notice this.
Is it
Um,
possible for me to look at like our surroundings, find a good like vantage point, and then just like prime my bow? Like just like, get ready for a good old little snipe session.
Yeah.
snipe
So all of you have the option of doing something. Diedrich has chosen to climb a tree. Raven, you're choosing to get to ready an attack. Hardtack,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I think I would like to. I think I want to cast Thaumaturgy in like this area.
What is that?
Okay.
Well,
okay.
it's range
would you
30
mind,
feet.
putting
Well, actually,
thaumaturgy
okay, hold on.
into chat?
Yeah.
What is that?
Let me look at the range really quick.
Can you throw it in chat?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Shit, hold on. Is there more room like behind us this way?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like back.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm
there's
I'm
room.
gonna. Yeah, I'll cast Thaumaturgy to kind of create some sort of like kind of a crack of twigs. and
Wait, can you
rustling grass.
so for chat, can you explain what
Yeah.
this is?
Yeah, so Thaumaturgy allows me to kind of manifest a minor wonder, supernatural power, create a sound within 30 feet of where I am.
A distraction, if you will.
Right.
The way that I've always seen thaumaturgy and prestidigitation is I call it like David Blaine street magic. Is basically what those spells are. Like you can like anything that'll make like two random guys on the street be like, "What the f?" Like that's thaumaturgy and prestidigitation.
Okay, yeah, because I see like
So-
slams a door. Like
Yeah. Or like you make coins appear in a cup of coffee, or like you snuff out a candle that's across the room, or it's just like
Okay.
David Blaine shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to kind of make a sound that will pull this guy, like kind of a sound in this direction 30 feet from where I am.
Okay. That's fine.
To try to distract in some way.
Okay. I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say that grants advantage. 'Cause
Really?
That is a distraction.
What would I do without the party? Die.
Literally, not this. You need.
I'm just
you need-
imagining little Diedrich, like this rogue, just supposed to be the stealthiest guy. Just like his shoes are too big. He's stumbling over himself. He's like, his belt became loose and his pants are falling down. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna say that with a nat 1, Diedrich, you attempt to climb this tree. However, the branch that you're holding on to snaps, and you just like ka-chung, 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 like down the bark, and you land on the ground. And then Hardtack just like makes the sound kind of a little further away from you. However, it is still a sound, and the druids are now aware that there is someone that's not supposed to be here, but they just don't know where. So this druid gets down on all fours and growls, and in its place is a wolf.
Oh god.
And the wolf runs over to this direction where Hardtack made the sound. At this point, Melchior sees the transformation and begins to walk over himself to Juniper. What would the rest of you like to do?
Besties, y'all better do something because it ain't me.
Oh
it
my
ain't
God,
me.
he's coming so
apparently.
quick. Okay. How far can I shoot? Can I hunter's mark him? Can I what? I don't even know what to do.
You can shoot, I think, 120 feet maybe for no.
Damn.
It's a longbow.
120 feet?
No, it's even longer because it's a bow. Longbows have a range of 600 feet.
Oh my God. Okay.
600.
Is it possible for me to hunter's mark and because I'm already ready? I'm already I'm already there.
She readied up.
Yeah,
I'm already ready.
Well, I'm gonna check out the range of hunter's mark.
No.
90 feet. So yeah, you probably could.
I mean, okay, Diedrich is whispering
You
to
are
the gang.
exactly 90 feet from
Exactly 90
Oh
feet.
my god.
Okay.
Is he gonna notice?
Do we want to combat though?
Do we want to fight without Juniper?
Do we have a
Do we want to
choice?
fight without her?
We have to get Juniper first, right? Is that the plan?
Question. Can I ask a quick clarifying question? I'm in a cage. Cool, we all know that. Do I have anything with me? Like my stuff?
Your stuff is kind of in a pile next to the cage.
Inside the cage? Inside the cage.
Outside the cage.
Can I reach it?
I'm just gonna
Do we see it?
Probably not.
Yeah. So this is your stuff. It's marked by all these weird lines.
Can I whisper to Juniper without anybody hearing? Do you think that's
From
within
that
feasibility
distance?
or no?
It's a whisper! Hey! This is me whispering!
I'm gonna say that if you have
Hard
to,
tack, just whispering close your ears to the rest of us.
yeah, I mean you can whisper that distance, but if you're projecting your voice to be heard at that distance, then it will be heard at
It will be heard at other distances.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Juniper. No, not Juniper. Diedrich is gonna start walking forward again and trying to be quiet. Fell off the tree, just starts going forward.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did I actually hunter's mark on him? Or
Do you want to?
I think I would like to. I don't know if it's gonna hurt us in the long run. Cause he's not gonna know he's marked.
That's true. If he doesn't know it's happening,
He's not gonna know.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
It's just a precaution, and I don't
Do
know what
it,
else to do.
I mean,
so
I think we're definitely gonna fight him in the future. So, Hunter's mark his ass.
I
Put it in the chat.
I did.
Hunter's mark. Okay, so it's it's an extra 1d6 when you hit the target. So it's like they're getting locked on. Chat. That's what's
So that Hunter's Mark will be your final spell slot for the day.
Oh
Sick.
my god, we didn't
Well-
rest.
Well, yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Any chance I've taken a rest while hanging out in this cage?
Juniper, you have taken a rest. You are at full. For
Okay, let me
We
just fix that really quick.
have
Oh my
not
god,
rested.
we didn't take a rest.
We have not rested. I don't even know I
besties.
don't even know how many spell slots Hardtack has left.
Well, I'm not worried about spell slots, bestie. I have 6 hit points left.
Wait, how many hit points do I have? Oh, I have 13. We're fine. For me, I'm fine.
Oh, fine. Totally. We're totally fine. I'm gonna have to get my second characters ready. God.
Wait, did Gresham not
Hardtack
heal
sees
you?
that. Hardtack sees that Raven's a bit distraught about how, injured she is, and the people approaching, and turns to Mikhail and says, "Excuse me, pardon me. Is there any chance that you might have any more of those little jabby things to help us out anymore, or no?"
So Mikhail opens her pack and she begins fishing around. She's looking around. She pulls out a little sealed plastic or glass container, and she opens it. It has these little square white cloths that seem to be damp, and she says to Raven, she's like, "All right, come here. And she puts the cloth over your mouth, and your nose.
Are you
is
gonna
like,
chloroform?
you like shh, 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 shh. Raven, you heal. You notice that she only has one left after this.
You give Raven a short rest by
You
chloroforming
heal
her.
6. You heal 6 hit points.
Just.
Yeah.
Take a short. Take a short rest. Shh. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah, no, you, so Raven, you heal 6.
Oh yeah, thanks, Mikhail.
Love Mikhail. Glad you're still here, Mikhail.
Jesus Christ.
Dietrich is still walking up. Can I go a little bit further without being
Yeah,
seen?
yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you, why
want
don't
another?
you roll me...
Another one, Beth?
Oh, boy. Well, yeah, because now you're going against his passive perception. So, why don't you roll me a stealth?
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
Alright, that's fine.
Thank God.
So you get to about here.
Okay.
When you hear...
Oh yeah, he's like right there, huh?
Yeah. When you hear, like...
Can I stay hidden though? Like I'd like to be hiding.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say, like, here.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you hear him sniffing the air. And then you hear him growl.
You do
And
be
he
smelling, huh?
vanishes into the trees over here.
Oh,
He just takes
boy.
like 2 steps into the wood and just gone. What would the rest of you like to do?
I think
While you're
Hardtack sees that Diedrich's kind of getting a bit farther away, so I think Hardtack is also going to try to move closer towards them, like kind of right here,
Okay.
just
Diedrich,
to close some of the distance.
can I
That's fine.
do a? Okay, so I know Homeboy is coming. I hear sniffing,
Yes.
growling.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to climb this tree again? I want to get
Yeah.
eyes on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Without
yes, you
being
can definitely
seen,
do that.
Okay.
Yes.
You want me to roll something for it?
I want you to roll me an athletics to try and climb this tree. Cool. Cool. That's fine. We're getting them all out of the way now.
I guess.
Um,
you say.
Yeah,
You'd be known as a bad roller.
your hands are so tired from climbing these trees. And because you haven't rested yet, you you try and climb this tree, and you manage to get like around there. Just you manage to go around the tree, not up it.
Okay.
But
Make
you
it.
wedge yourself between the tree and the rock.
Am I at least hidden?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'm not doing shit. I'm done. What are y'all doing?
Me and Mikhail are just like hanging out in the open. Is that what's happening?
Well, you're behind this line of trees, but yes, from
But like
this
from
vantage point,
from
you're out
over
in the open.
here, they could.
Yeah.
Okay.
From this point, you're out in the open. Mikhail actually just like kind of walks forward and follows hardtack.
Okay. So it's just me.
Ooh.
Shit. Okay. Can I is it possible for me to how do I like
You climb
see
a
how
damn
far
tree.
things are?
How
I
do you
see
what?
hardtack climb a tree.
Yeah, the ruler on the left-hand side.
Oh, ruler.
Like a
Okay, so
cone.
It looks like a ruler. Sorry.
oh wait.
Yeah.
It's a ruler.
Ruler?
It's a ruler.
I hardly. Sorry, I gotta go.
Okay.
My God.
Oh, this way is. Oh.
Gymnasty?
Okay. Is it? I'm wondering, can I get like in these trees over here, but like still have my eyes open?
Yes.
No, you close your eyes. It's the only way you're allowed to walk forward.
I'm not phrasing that correctly. Here's what I'm thinking. I want to be like in the trees, like I am one with the trees, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
But also have like visual still on my girl over there. Like that I'm trying to like maintain eye contact, but also like, you know, just
Yeah, that's fine.
just like slide out of the way.
Yeah, are you trying to move stealthily, or are you just making a beeline for the trees?
I'm gonna make a beeline for the trees because I think yeah, I'm just gonna
That's fine.
You know?
Yeah,
You are
get
the
in trees.
nature one.
I'm the nature one.
You're the hippie.
At this point, Juniper, you hear a rustling coming from these trees over here, and Melchior walks out, and he approaches the cage.
Juniper's gonna look super chill, like nothing is happening. Tired, even.
Okay.
Just like worn out.
Tired
Like-
even.
Juniper's putting on their best acting face of like, haven't seen anything going on over here.
Okay.
Performance.
I have to roll.
No, I mean I don't know. I don't think so.
Look at the great acting I'm doing right now in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, Tyler. So convincing.
So Melchior approaches the cage. He looks kind of disgustedly at the pile of your things that are next to him, and he makes eye contact with you. And he says, "It's not too late to join us. You could renounce this tantrum and come back home. You know what we're about to do."
It's not too late to not do this.
Juniper. And he sits down in front of the cage. And he looks kind of nowhere for a while, and he looks back up and he says, "You were always too soft. You gave freely. Nature demands respect, but it is something that you gave willingly. Did you think we didn't know about your pet?
What pet?
The human that you would sneak off and feed, take care of. The human that should have died in the wild."
I don't think being soft is the problem here. Don't listen to the way that you're talking about humans, which are a part of nature too. Maybe not the part that you value, but think about this. Why is it okay to destroy human life for the sake of everything else, for what you deem important? It doesn't make sense. Think about what you're saying.
What we're destroying is what the humans are making. They choose to live in these structures, these abominations. We take them down. They're free to leave them. And if they stay, then nature is vicious. Nature is not kind, Juniper.
Why can't we teach them? Why can't we teach them better ways? If you don't like the way that they're, it doesn't make sense. What if I were to
Teach-
stay? What
You were to stay here with
what
us?
do you want? Also, y'all better be doing something right now.
While this is happening,
I'm hearing all of
happening-
this. Is that correct? Does Dietrich hear this
Yes.
from the tree? Okay.
Yeah. Well, you're all hearing this. This is like you're not that far away. What would the rest of you like to do? Hardtack, Mikhail, so Raven, you're in these trees, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As soon as Melchior comes out, Mikhail's just like, whoop, just jumps into the trees.
And Hardtack is left on his own yet again.
Hardtack is like,
Everybody in the trees. Hardtack out.
Listen, you could have gone into the trees too, okay?
I don't think I could have. My poor lower back can't handle it.
I just want to see something real quick.
Oh.
Is that line of sight?
Oh
Yeah.
no! Nartak, get out of there!
Hardtack tries to move the ground right here be accessible?
Probably, yeah. I want you to roll me a stealth, Hardtack.
Okay.
I think also just to clarify here, Jay is like not being quiet. Like I think like worth clarifying like the way that like what she's thinking about in this conversation right now is like how loud can I be and how riled up can I get
Right.
with Melchior.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So Melchior stands up after hearing a cough in the distance, and he steps in front of the cage. And Hardtack, he makes eye contact with you.
Perfect. Can I move here while he's looking at me? Just kind of slowly walking forward now that I know he's seen me.
Yeah. He also walks forward towards you until you're about 15 feet from each other, and you notice that the way he moves like a predator. Every step has intent, and the way that his body is moving is as though he is ready to strike at any moment. And he stops right there, and he says, "That's enough! That's close enough. Tiefling, have you come here to free Juniper?"
In the background, Juniper is going to be going like making just FYI.
Hardtack he looks him directly in the eyes, a little bit down, head cocked a bit, and says, "Well, honestly, I hadn't made up my mind. I was talking with the others that didn't decide to come with us, and they really wanted to come save this Jay or Juniper person, whoever it might be. I've only known her for a few days at this point, but I wasn't really on board, but I thought I'd come check it out, see what's going on. But why is she here? Why do you have her?"
Would you roll me a deception there, Hardtack?
All right.
Big brain. Big
All right.
brain. Very
So
large brain.
So he says, "Hi." So Melchior folds his arms and he smirks a little bit. He says, "I could smell you from the circle. You reek."
It's my hat, isn't it? Yeah. It's quite an old hat. Seen many seas, many ships, many. Well, I shouldn't say the rest, but.
So he takes another step forward, and you notice that with this step, his body is beginning to tense up a little bit. And he says, "We're going to change everything. That's what we're doing here." Juniper decided that she did not want to be part of nature, of us. And so
your nature, is that what they call you, or?
we are nature's will.
Oh, okay.
We have been for generations. Your lives are but a blink in the span of our dominion.
Well, I mean, I've seen many years. I don't know how much of a blink my life has been in your dominion, but why is Juniper in the way of your mission? Why do you need her or don't need her? I still don't know what you're after with Juniper here.
While
Juniper
they're
stole
talking-
from us. Yes, yeah, good.
I kind of want to go around him while he's facing the other way, but I'm
Look, roll me stealth,
so
roll me
worried
stealth.
about that.
Do
I'm
it.
so worried
You
about
can't
that.
have another bad roll, right?
Yes, I can. I sure fucking can.
All right,
Yeah,
so here's
roll me stealth, roll me
all right,
stealth.
all right. Yeah, let's see if I get away with it first before I tell you what I want to do.
That's a 24. Yeah,
All right.
go for it.
Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to scurry. So I'm on the other side of the tree. So I
Yes.
want to stay on that plane, which is like low key parallel to him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna sneak so that I'm like so his back is to me now, and I want to start getting
Yes.
close to Juniper's stuff.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
do you
I'll
think
say
I can
with the
make it all
24
the way over there, or
Yeah,
not
with the
quite?
24, you can get right up to Juniper's cage.
Okay, so I'm gonna start handing Juniper their stuff. I'm not
Okay.
unlocking the cage or anything yet, and then you guys can continue RP and you're talking or whatever's happening. But while that's happening, I just want to be
Intentional.
handing Juniper her stuff through the bars of the
Uh,
cage.
Can I ask
So-
for a specific item?
Yeah.
Would that make this process a little better?
You can like
I only need one
mime it to
thing,
me or something.
besties.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that Diedrich waits until the wind is blowing away from the druid, so he can no longer smell him.
Okay.
And then you make a beeline to Juniper. You get their things in, and Juniper, the two of you could probably like do a little whisper.
Okay, sick. If I can get all my stuff, then that's fine. But there's only one thing that I
What do
need.
you need? What are you asking for?
Do you happen to see a badger tooth in there anywhere? Don't ask questions, please.
Your weapons, your bat. Okay. Starts rummaging for a badger tooth,
We don't have time for any questions.
and I assume I find one. And I hand her the badger
Unless
tooth.
it was taken out. That's my druidic focus item.
Oh.
Oh, that's fucking cool! Oh my god, that's awesome!
Really cool. Can you
Well,
explain?
Juniper, give yourself a hero point. That was fucking dope.
Juniper, while you're at it, can you explain to chat what that is?
Well, I sure can try.
Okay.
I'm a druid. Hello. I do magic. Super cool. And a cool thing that druids can do, this is my basic understanding of it, and maybe Tyler can add more. A cool thing that druids can do to do magic is they can have a druidic focus item that they like hold on to basically as part of like doing their magic. And it can just like be an item that they like that is like significant to them. And Juniper's is a badger tooth because I think probably she found it at one point and also really decided that she loves badgers. So
It is
is that close
canon
enough?
that you like.
Yeah,
badger.
yeah. Basically, yeah. Spellcasting foci are important for just about every spellcaster. And it is a way to channel their energy and to basically translate, for you, for example, for druids, it is a way for you to translate the natural energy and the ley lines running beneath the ground into magic. And you can concentrate it through your focus and turn it into whatever you want, like spells and shit. Juniper, you do know that these manacles that you're in are also very limiting for you.
Okay, totally fair.
Would you
I mean,
like
I
to
do want
tell
to
Diedrich?
try to use thieves' tools to like
Okay.
unlock the cage, but I feel like maybe other things happen.
Yeah. Well, so we Raven, while this is happening, what are you doing?
Is it possible for me and Mikhail to move kind of like, so my thought is like here-ish where we're like closer,
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
but like basically I just want to make sure that we're like, you know, still hidden in the trees, but I'm looking to have a better line of sight to Big Danger Boy.
Okay, that's fine.
Raven, you heard what Big Danger Boy Milky Or said about you, right?
Oh, that is a very astute point, bestie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I'd say that Raven, you feel a hand on your shoulder as you begin to tense up when Melchior says that, and you turn around and Mikhail is just like, it's just shaking her head no very slightly.
Fair.
And Mikhail searches through her bag and she pulls out a syringe. And she does like, you know, the 2 fingers to the eyes and then to you, and she holds up the syringe.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just looks like she's getting ready to use it. But you can travel forward if you want to get closer.
Okay.
It's happening right now. Like none of the shoes have dropped yet, but this is tense and
Intensity.
This guy's still like over here, right?
Yes, yeah, he's
and we like
sniffing-
we can
sniffing
see that
northbound.
guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, this wolf is sniffing northbound. He's at this point, but it looks like he is circling around. So
Okay.
at some point he will reach you.
Okay, he's going like this way,
going
like he's going
this
like.
He's going
way.
clockwise.
Yeah, he's going clockwise.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Clockwise is the word that I should have.
That's
Fox. What are those? Sorry.
Can I?
Sundial-wise.
Am I able to look at what's happening over here? Like, am I able to like get more
totally.
context of what's happening over there?
Yeah, so I'll say that while this is happening, Raven, you're getting an idea of what the hell is going on over here. At this point in the ritual, these druids have moved.
Okay.
This druid, this looks like some kind of archdruid almost. Maybe not archdruid. They're very powerful. This head druid is now on the stone altar and has one hand on her staff and the other touching this giant orb, and she begins to chant, and the orb has stopped growing, but it is vibrating with power right now. It looks as though the ritual is coming to a head.
Great.
Diedrich, I want you to roll me a Thieves' Tools.
I'd love to do that for you.
We're gonna say it's dexterity.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
It's
how do
gonna
I
be the-
roll thieves
yeah.
too? Okay.
Yeah, gotcha. When you so it's the bottom left.
It's the saving throw or the just like a roll.
If you click on Thieves' Tools at the bottom left-hand part of your character sheet, it's going to query what attribute. and you're gonna use Dexterity.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay.
Okay. 14 is fine.
Okay.
14 is fine for these manacles.
So yeah, the
There's-
manacle's not the cage, right?
Yeah. Well, the cage is trees.
Oh, okay. It branches. Gotcha.
Yeah. Juniper. So Diedrich is very hurriedly working with these thieves' tools as Hardtack and Melchior are trading words. And
Yeah, I'm
at the
curious if he's continued to say anything / give anything away. Like, can we go back to that convo?
Yeah. So he says to you, Hardtack, Juniper stole the Elder Seed from us. She stopped our ability to enact this ritual that we are almost complete.
Stole. I know quite a bit about stealing myself too. So, what is this party you have going on over there? What is the seed? What is the ritual? What is the goal of this in the end?
So he takes one more step closer to you,
Yep.
and you notice that his arms are almost beginning to blur. Like the air around it is vibrating, and you recognize it as the beginnings of a wild shape. And he says, "It was given to us by a great and benevolent being of nature. We shall use it to sunder this civilization."
So while he's kind of slowly stepping forward, Hardtack is summoning Tentacle of the Deep, but right behind him, to where he hopefully would not be able to see it.
Nice.
That is
Yeah.
So stealthy.
Perfect. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say that you're doing that. The tentacle is behind you, but it is curled, like tightly wound, so it's not just like all over.
Right.
At this point, you hear this druid say something very loud in Elvish. Juniper, you recognize it. She says, "Awake." And at that point,
Juniper,
we hear a click.
What does that mean? Juniper, what's
We
happening?
hear the
We're in
click
big
of
trouble.
Juniper's manacles. And at that, Melchior whips his head around and he roars. And we're gonna go into initiative.
Oh.
When
There
he
it
whips
is,
around, Dietrich like stands up like he hasn't been doing anything. Like,
Like, it's like, what? What?
Huh? What?
What?
what am I doing here? Where am I?
That's
I should
amazing.
get home. My mom told me to get home before the sun goes down.
All right, Diedrich, give yourself a hero point.
Can you remind me how to roll initiative?
So you're going to click on your token in the
Done. Yes.
on the screen, and then in your character sheet on the center,
Thank you.
it's going to say initiative.
It was the second part I forgot. Thank you.
Oh
Thank you.
yeah, you're good.
Did it work?
Oh, Melchior got a 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Finally. Oh my god.
Melchior.
Can Hardtack react with the tentacle yet, or are you gonna make me wait for combat?
Yeah, I'll make
Okay.
you wait.
Thanks.
Summoning the tentacle was its own thing.
Gotcha.
All right, and then we're going to add just a couple more people to this initiative.
They better not roll higher than me.
I mean, that's not up to me. All right,
Get outta here.
all right, Diedrich.
Yes.
Diedrich, you were up first. What would you like to do?
Um,
And then Juniper.
but he's looking right at me, huh?
Yes.
Diedrich wants to use hunting action,
Mhm.
hide.
Nice. Okay.
So, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be here. I need to get home. My mother's cooking stew, and I run into the bushes.
Okay.
To hide.
That happens. All right. Yeah. You use your cunning action. Roll me a stealth.
So,
Oh yeah. Yeah. You dive into the bushes and you just like throw dirt up in the air, so you mask your scent as well.
awesome. Oh, I am fucking. What is it? Is that Terminator? What is that movie that you fucking the
Predator?
guy with the butt? and
Predator.
you- what is Predator? I am.
Predator.
I
yeah.
am.
Yeah. You're Arnold
smearing.
Schwarzenegger yourself.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Do I
Yeah.
still have an action? I did a cunning action,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. That was your bonus in your move, so you
So
get
I
your regular
actually
action.
want to try to use my short bow to sneakily from
Yeah.
the bushes hit him.
Yeah. So you have advantage. So
Yeah.
that's a 14. 14 hits. So you
That's
get
great.
sneak attack.
I forgot how to roll sneak attack really quick. Come on.
Should be in your attacks.
It like in my weapons. Oh, I see it.
No, it should
Sorry,
like in
yes,
your
I see it.
attacks. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
9 damage.
Cool. So,
Nice.
but I'm still hidden, correct?
Not anymore.
Okay, so the attack I just got to hide so that I could get the sneak attack damage, and now
Right.
I'm out in the open.
Right.
Got it.
And
All
so
right, that's
you
my turn.
come out of hiding, and this arrow comes out, and it strikes Melchior in the ribs, and
Oh.
he growls, and he rips the arrow out, and he crushes it in his hand.
Guys.
Spicy.
Juniper, it's your turn.
Okay. Can Juniper, can I like do a quick look around at who of my friendos can I see?
You can see Diedrich and you can see Hardtack.
How are they both looking as far as health goes?
I'm good.
They both look decent. Diedrich looks great.
I'm fine.
Well,
Hardtack
dang.
looks okay.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Giant.
Hardtack has
Everybody's
many
hidden.
purple
Giant
bruises under
badger.
his very paper thin
Giant
old skin.
badger.
Yeah. I was thinking I would, do any of my magic, get any of my magic out of the way first, but
Oh yeah, that's true. You can't do any of that. Okay.
That's fair. I see where you were going with this.
Yeah, I guess we should just jump right into giant badger, right?
It's okay. Look, you do,
You do whatever you
It
want.
is your character. It
Yeah.
is your combat. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, no. I'm just thinking. Sorry. One moment. I'm so
Juniper
sorry.
is reacquainting themselves with their character sheet.
I mean, I
That's
know it.
totally
I'm just trying to make. I forgot. I remember. I imagined more if you would be
Around.
harmed and in
Harmed?
view, hurt and in view.
No, I'm rolling good.
Finally. Okay.
Okay. I think Juniper is gonna start by. Okay. I would like to cast Good Berry, and make some good berries,
Oof.
just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
you make
go.
some good ass berries.
I'm gonna make some good berries. I think, does this put it in the? Okay, cool.
Yes.
And can she also shout like, I can't believe you guys came. Thank you, but also what the heck? We have to stop it.
Stop
Yeah.
what? The thing? The thing that's happening?
The thing. We have to stop the
scene.
thing.
Nice.
The
All right.
thing.
So Juniper, you have
And I got a handful of berries.
10 berries. 10 berries in your hand.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put them in my I think we decided when I'm in wild shape I keep my stuff on me, so if
Yes.
it's possible to just put them in like a pocket or a pouch.
Yeah.
Are badgers
Cool, yeah.
marsupials? Do they have a? I don't. Think
Yeah, they're
Yo.
marsupial. They're marsupial. Oh no, badgers.
Do I
I'm
have a
thinking of
badger
possums.
pouch?
Is there a badger pouch?
Thinking of
Probably
possums.
not.
I'll just
Um,
put it in a real life pouch because
Okay. Yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
anybody else reaching into my badger pouch. So
Maybe like tie it around your neck like a little pouch around your.
I mean, I
giant
have
badger
like.
neck.
I don't want
Regular.
anyone reaching
Anyways,
into my badger
Okay.
pouch.
Leave me alone.
Oh my god. And so Juniper, because you're a Circle of the Moon druid, you have combat wild shape, which means instead of your action, you can use wild shape as a bonus action.
Look at that.
Ooh,
That's
giant
like
badger.
fucking go.
So we see Juniper shrink down, and this cage of wood explodes as this giant badger comes out and like boom, boom, and looks at Melchior. It is now this other druid. It's gonna be a couple of them. This druid, as a wolf, decides to dash. Let's see. Gets right up here. But he doesn't see you, so he's gonna go right here. These two druids are gonna peel off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, gonna run right up to Diedrich. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he's gonna dash. 20, 25, 30. This druid dashes right up to Hardtack. This druid dashes right up to Diedrich. Diedrich, as this druid runs up to you, he gets down on all fours and begins running. And in his place, there is now a boar. And the boar dashes
get those
right up
tusks.
to you. And it's Hardtack. This druid begins to like crouch down very, very low, and Sprout's legs turns into a giant spider, and it's crawling right up to you. That was their turn. They dashed. So Raven, it is your turn.
Is Spider Boy blocking our big beefy boy friend?
What?
This guy is this guy blocking my line of sight from this guy?
No.
Hell
you
yeah.
have
Okay.
line of sight.
And my hunter's mark is still going?
Oh yeah.
Still there?
Oh, it's still going. It's still going.
Oh, sweet.
It's going until you cast another. Well, you're out of spells. So yeah,
I'm
it's
out of
going.
spells, so.
It's going. Oh, he's trying.
What are we gonna do? Okay. All right. Can I shoot big bad man?
Yeah.
Fucking shoot, big
Yeah.
bad man.
I just want to
Milky,
shoot
get
big bad
him.
man. Okay, remind me because I forget every single time. Do you want me to hit or do longbow first and then hunter's mark, or?
Yeah, Hunter's Mark only happens if you hit. Hunter's Mark is
Got
just
it.
additional damage.
That's what I
so
thought,
you
but I
can
wanted
do
to
is,
double check.
No, you're good. So in the global damage modifiers in the center of your screen, next to Hunter's Mark, there's a little check mark.
Uh-huh.
If you click on that, then now whenever you hit, it will automatically apply Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
I
Okay,
love
I
it.
guess I'm gonna shoot
Technology.
Milky.
You know,
or-
that guy. Yeah.
That Milky.
I like calling him Big Bad Guy. You know,
Big
I know
beefy
he's got a
boy.
name, but
That's okay.
His name is Milky.
Milky. You know.
That is not his name. All right. So yeah, 17
Let's
hits
go.
for 7 points of damage. Nice. Yeah, he's growling at you, Juniper, and you see his hands are beginning to transform, and he rocks forward, and he turns around. There's an arrow in his back, and he says, "Of course, there are more of you."
Oh.
He hasn't
Hard
even had a
time to
turn
switch.
yet. I'm kind of scared of him.
Me too. That's why I was trying
Let's
to
all
hit
do
him.
this. Let's get a bunch of damage before this man has time to do shit.
Hard tap,
Alright,
it's your
so-
turn.
This is gonna be a bit. Okay, so
Okay.
the first thing I want to do is like unfurl the tentacle behind my back
Nice.
and go to whack the big spider with it.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Uh,
Oh yeah, that's 5 damage. Yeah, you definitely whack it.
Oh.
And then as a bonus action, I can. Oh, that's the bonus action for hitting that. And then I'm just going to. I'm gonna use the remaining spell slot I have to cast Thunderclap to try to hit both the spider and
Okay.
Melchior.
Yeah, go for it. So this is Thunderclap. Okay, so it's a 5-foot.
Was that Thunderclap or Thunder? Oh shit! I meant to say Thunderwave. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. No, you're good.
Thunderwave is
So
above
used to
Thunderclap, but
saying
it's
Thunderclap.
lower on that. So yeah.
You're fine. Do you have enough spell slots for that? Yeah, that is
I
your
have
last first
one
level
at the
spell
moment.
slot.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Alright,
Okay, yeah,
casting
go
is
for it.
level 1.
Need some more spells.
Okay. So
Why did
that
it
is
only do the
Constitution
damage?
save. Well,
Or
so
is
because
it-
it's a
Oh, yeah, it's a
Constitution
Constitution
save. So yeah.
save.
So basically, yeah.
Got it.
So they have to make the save. The giant spider is going to. That is a con save. That is just a +1 for that little boy. That is a fail. Melchior got a
Oh my
crit.
god!
Nat 20.
That's
So
a nat 20, baby.
So this spider gets blasted back into the tree and takes 7 points of damage. Melchior doesn't even turn to look at you. He has not broken eye contact with Juniper as you see his back tenses as this rippling wave of sound comes out, and it actually breaks the arrow that's sticking out in half.
My God.
And now he just has a little stub sticking out.
My.
But he's not broken eye contact with you, Juniper.
I don't like him.
It's Mikhail's turn. So Mikhail says, "Okay, it's go time," and she stabs you with a syringe. You get to add a D4 to your next attack roll or save.
I had a very quick question, Tyler,
Yes.
and I'm so sorry for interrupting. But I just noticed in the
Yeah.
bottom right of my my nice little chart that I gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls you make with ranged weapons. Is that?
Yeah.
Is that?
I've factored that in.
Just
yeah.
wanted to. I was just asking.
Yeah.
I know
yeah.
nothing. You're
Full
a god.
damage.
I don't know anything.
No,
You're
you're
a
fine.
god.
You're fine. It's good that I'm happy that you're reading your character sheet because not every player reads the character sheet and knows what they do. So this is great. So I'm fine about this. It is now Melchior's turn. Melchior, he turns his face a little to the side and he says, "I'll deal with you in a moment." and he takes a dead sprint to Juniper, and in mid-leap, he transforms into a creature that you have never seen before,
What?
because this creature is a combination of different creatures.
What?
Visual.
He's a
Just totally.
chimera. He's a
This creature
fucking chimera.
Super chill.
looks like a cross between some kind of tiger and a gorilla.
That is
Wow.
disgusting.
And it comes out at a dead sprint and tackles Juniper.
Monkey.
Juniper...
It's a giant
there
badger
are-
at this point, right?
Yes, Giant Badger Juniper, which I think you should have your stats, right?
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. He's going to attack you twice. That is a 16 and a 13.
Both of those hit.
Okay. So... The first one is 6 damage, and then the second one is 10 damage. So he swipes twice with his claws.
I got bad news.
Are you out of badger form?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
I think so.
Yeah, so the badger form takes 13 of that damage, and then whatever's left. So you take 3 damage, Juniper. As Diedrich, you watch in horror as this giant creature lands on Juniper and just like cross slashes with its claws. And as it does, the badger's form ripples, and Juniper now has 2 shallow cuts on her like collarbone. And the creature, like, it bares its fangs and it just like roars at you. Diedrich, it's your turn at the top of the
Diedrich
round.
uses his cunning action to disengage from the boar and run straight to Juniper.
Aw, nice.
He goes,
Okay.
he sees this happen and he goes, Jay, Juniper! And sprints, disengaging to him. And I
Okay.
think I want to take a rapier
Nice. Okay.
to him.
Would you like to?
Thanks.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
What if I used my hero point to
Doesn't matter.
roll that?
you could. You could.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, go for
That's
it.
better.
Oh yeah.
It's
That was
definitely worth
absolutely
it. Good
worth
call.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
alright.
it was.
Okay.
Yeah, at first you stumble over a tree root and you're like, no, and you just stand back up and you use your momentum
Yeah.
to stab into the side of this creature. Nice. 6 points into this beast, and it turns its head to the side and looks at you. Juniper, it's your turn.
Diedrich's like momentum and courage from that is fading very quickly as Diedrich's goes pale.
All right, Juniper, it's your turn. That
Okay.
so this is round 2. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So can I not go back into wild shape?
You can do it twice per day, I think.
Okay, that's what it was. I was like, I knew there was a limit, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, you have 2 wild shapes.
He's right in front of me, right?
Right in front of you, yeah.
And I don't think I can go into wild shape and then immediately attack, right?
Yeah, you can, because
I
it's a
can
bonus
because
action.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
that.
right, it's a
I guess I
bonus
didn't know
action.
the bonus action could go before action.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you can mix
yeah.
and match. You can even do movement, thing, and then movement, and like bonus. Like you can split your stuff up however you want on your turn.
Okay, sick. Okay, I want to check one thing really quick. I didn't expect that
Okay.
to happen so quickly. Please forgive.
You're fine. You're fine.
I have a list of like top favorite potential animals to turn into, and I just want to double check if there's one that's maybe
Scary and
maybe can
strong.
do a little bit more damage. Although, like, I mean, giant badger is good.
yeah, no, giant
Giant
badger's
badger's
good. I'm fine to
Yeah,
be turned
even
back
Burrow's
into a
good.
badger. No one's gonna be a like sad to see giant badger again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
You could
one
also
second.
do giant spider. I think that's a challenge rating 1.
I think I need. It has to be 1
Turn
quarter
into a unicorn, a giant one.
or my challenge rating.
So because you're
Right?
because you're Circle of the Moon, it could be challenge rating 1.
How did I do this so incredibly wrong?
You're fine.
What, did you just pick animals that aren't dangerous?
No.
Damn.
Wait, what's wrong about it then? What do you?
All
What's...
shade, no tea. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Can I send you one and you tell me if I can do this bad boy?
Sure. Yeah. Look, as long as it's challenge rating 1, you can do it.
Okay. Really?
Wait.
that wrong?
Is it challenge rating 1? Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
can.
it was right. Okay.
Yeah,
I
absolutely,
got
yeah, do it.
confused and thought I was reading it wrong. Okay. I think I'm gonna try new animal, another fave. I
Hell
would like to
yeah.
turn into a dire wolf, please.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Any wolf
Nice.
girls here? Just wondering.
Oh, nice.
Bark, 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 bark.
Bork, 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 bork. Yeah.
That's probably gonna be better.
I was
Yeah,
literally watching
so-
Game of Thrones earlier today because I don't know, I just was bored. And
Giant badger is my
of
comfort
direwolf.
animal, but
Yeah.
Lot of
so
direwolf.
I don't think you're very comfortable right now.
Yeah. So you, Diedrich, you see Juniper's form ripple, and there's now a very large wolf.
Yeah, wait, can I
Facing
act
off
this
against the
out? Because I feel like I get all this courage, I stab homeboy, he turns to look at me, color drains, and just from behind me, I just hear this like growl and like shape enlarge behind me, and I'm just like like in between two very large. Oh fuck yeah, bestie. Let's go. Yeah,
we're
DJ.
big.
Yeah.
Juniper, you have control of this direwolf.
Heck yeah.
Nice. All right. What would you like to do now? Now that you're a direwolf.
I guess I gotta fight Melchior, because I'm definitely not I'm not really gonna like. Juniper is most concerned about this thing that's going on up there, but like we're pretty engaged right now, right?
If
Like,
you
this is
leave
not
Dietrich
reasonable.
right now to go deal with whatever's happening
Yeah.
over there, I'm gonna be
Also, he's
very
just gonna
sad.
follow me. I think like it
Really?
doesn't make sense. Like I think Juniper is trying to keep an eye on what's going on, but like also recognizes that like Melchior is not gonna let her get anywhere else, I imagine. Okay, so I'm just gonna growl first, obviously. And then do
Yeah.
just I think probably the whole entire time I'm a wolf. And then bite. I would like to bite, which is
Nice.
my attack.
So, because at least one of your allies are within 5 feet of the creature, you have advantage on this attack.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Hell
okay.
yeah.
I'm not 100% sure how it works yet. It says melee
So-
weapon attack. Which...
Yeah. Well, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll a d20, and then we're gonna add 5 to it. Or I
Okay,
guess you're gonna roll 2 d20s. You're gonna roll a d20 plus 5 and a d20 plus 5, and then we're gonna take whatever number's higher.
Okay, I can do that.
Hell
I
yeah.
think.
All right, so that's a 10 or a 12. Plus 5 is 17. 17 hits, so you're gonna deal now 2d6 plus 3 damage. Nice. So that's 7, and because you're a wolf now, he has to make a strength save or be knocked prone.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
Hype.
So
Wolf
he's gonna
comes out when
make a
I'm
strength
really
save.
angry.
All right, so he passed the strength save, but yeah, you try and so you bite his arm and you try and rip his grip out from under him, but he rips himself free of your grip. Nice. All right, now it is the others' turns. So this giant spider crawls back up to hardtack, and it's going to attempt to web you.
Ooh.
Hardtack, I need you to. Oh no, it's just an attack. All right, so it's going to spray webs at you. Hardtack,
Yeah.
your armor class is less than 16, right? Yeah.
It is, yeah. It's,
Hardtack, these webs go all over you. You are now restrained. You cannot move. Your speed is 0, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. Attacks against you have
physical
advantage.
attacks.
On your turn, you could use an action to do a strength check to try and break free. This
At
wolf
minus
is going
1 on my strength looks terrible right now, doesn't it?
This wolf bounds up to Raven, and it's going to make a bite.
It's gonna
you.
do a bite.
It's going to do a bite. That is a 6. Raven, you interpose your bow in between his teeth, and you shove it back.
Hell yeah. Get fucked.
This boar gets a charge, 5, 10, 15, 20, right into Diedrich.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that is a 12
No,
to hit you, Diedrich.
I have a 13.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice. You jump right
Nice.
out of the way, and the boar has to stop before it crashes into Melchior.
Can I
Very
wait?
cool.
Wait. Can I use my horns into his tusks and get him off?
Sure, that's
Yeah.
That's fine. Raven, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to I think short sword homeboy that's just right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Raven says, "I hate not using ranged attacks." Yeah. Oh, a sword, lame.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't feel great, but you know.
Let's go.
Look, 13 hits for 6, and
Nice.
there's no hunter's mark for this. But
Nope.
so it's just 6 damage. Okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, you slash
Does
across.
my thing with
Cool.
Mikhail from last round, does that do anything?
So you can in the next 10 minutes, you can if you like fuck up a d20 roll, you can add you can roll a d4 and add it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, hardtack. It's your turn. There's a giant spider that is currently
you.
webbing
Has-
you.
Has webbed me.
Yeah.
Am I prevented by the web from moving the tentacle and taking the
No,
bonus
you
action
can-
to attack with it? All right,
No,
I'm gonna
can do that.
do that.
Oh, I forgot to draw the tentacle.
That hit.
There we go.
Fuck yeah.
Nice tentacle. I like it.
Thank you. Giant spider's armor class is 14. Yeah, so the tentacle tries to hit the spider, and the spider ducks, gets very close to the ground as the tentacle whoosh, goes right over it. But you can
Alright.
still do things.
Yeah. So I'm physically restrained, but do my hands have movement? Like,
Yeah.
can I Eldritch Blast this thing?
Yeah. It's just your legs
Alright.
that are tied together.
Perfect. That is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast the spider
Nice.
away from me.
Oh yeah.
let's go.
Oh no.
Doesn't hit.
Wait, what?
Yeah. The spider like does a sidestep as this blast crashes into this tree. There's twigs and branches that begin to fall. And Mikhail's gonna go. So Mikhail does something that you've never seen before, Raven. She attacks.
Oh yeah, Mikhail.
Mikhail!
Mikhail has a little dagger. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing, and she just like goes to shiv this wolf. That's a 7. Yeah, and she's just like, sorry, I don't know. And she just like she's the dagger, and she's like, I'm not good at that. I'm not doing that.
Politician.
And now it's
not
Melchior's
cut out
going
for
to go.
this.
So Melchior issues a roar of challenge
Oh boy.
at Bella the direwolf. Or at Juniper the direwolf. Who's Bella?
Who's
This is
Bella?
make believe. All right.
That's from Twilight.
That's my name when I'm really angry.
Yeah. So that's a 13. I think a 13 misses you. on the
It
first attack.
misses.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then an 11 also misses. Oh my god. So in this form, Juniper is jumping around. She's dodging, swatting with their paws, away with these claw attacks, and they're just roaring at each other. Diedrich, it is your turn. You are flanked.
Diedrich. I want to disengage, but I think I'm just gonna attack. Diedrich stabs his rapier into the boar.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a no. Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. Thank
Sorry,
you.
the roll was nice, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So he misses, I assume, and
Yes.
I'm gonna use
that
my
is
cunning action to disengage. Is that possible?
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
Cool. I'm gonna scooch over here.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just like, no.
I'm gonna get out of the way of the giant battle.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you take a stab, the boar deflects it with its tusks, and you just skedaddle.
you nip
Nice.
the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Juniper, it is your turn. So this is
Okay.
the third round. Okay.
Okay. I
yes,
mean,
sorry, I'm just keeping track of something.
I'm ready
Oh,
to
boy.
bite again.
Yeah, go for it.
1 bite, please.
1 bite, please, on regular.
Yeah, just a regular bite.
Yeah, just a regular old bite.
Brown sugar oatmeal
That's 12
bite.
plus 5. That's a hit. That's 17. So you deal 2d6 plus 3, and Melchior has to make a strength. So that's 10 more damage. Wow.
Hell yeah, Juniper.
And then he has a strength check, which he crits, so he's
Oh,
fine.
shit.
There are now many cuts and lacerations across this creature, and he just keeps roaring at you. Now it's all of the rest of them's turns. This boar is going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Charges right up to Diedrich.
I like the idea that Diedrich is sprinting, stumbling away from this like squealing boar. Yeah, just like. "Ah!"
That's a crit. Oh my god.
Okay, that hits.
Oh no.
All right, so Diedrich, that is going to be 12 points of piercing damage as this boar charges into you and gets something vital. You think you feel a crack in your ribs,
1
and I need you to
HP.
make me a strength save.
Okay, I have 1
Maybe not
HP from
prone.
that, so
Uh-oh. That's not
I'm
good.
back for my berries. Wait, just
So-
a thought. Did you see me put my berries in my bag? Just wondering, just like curious.
Probably.
later.
Probably,
If
yeah. I
You're
mean,
right
that
there.
was there.
then
Yeah.
yeah. So
Anyway.
Diedrich, you're knocked prone by this.
Okay.
You slam into the tree and you fall on your stomach.
Okay.
And you hear this like scraping of the ground as this boar gets ready. Hardtack, this spider is going to bite you. Where did my music go? This spider is going to bite you. That is a... Did the music stop for everyone? Okay, no, there it
we're
is.
good.
Okay.
We're back. We're back.
Okay. Amazing, amazing. The spider is going to bite. That is a 20 or a 21. So yeah,
Both
okay.
would hit. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, that's just the advantage roll. You're not taking.
Yeah,
two.
yeah, you're good. You're good.
So that's 1d8 plus 3, and I need you to make me a Constitution save because there's poison in them fangs. So that's 10 points of piercing damage, and you
Hey,
just passed the save.
I hate to inform y'all,
Uh-oh.
hardtack is down.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, so the spider bites Hardtack, and he goes limp and falls. Alrighty then. This wolf is going to attack Raven.
Sick.
That's a 17 to hit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This is not good, besties.
Yeah,
Juniper
that's
told us
four-
not to come.
That's 4 points of piercing damage. It bites you in the arm.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's your turn, Raven.
Okay. I'm feeling great. Okay. All right. Can I tell how this wolfie be looking? Like the one right next to me?
This
Can-
wolf,
do
it looks quite bloody.
My bloody. Okay. I'm just, I think, gonna short sword it.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, nice. That is for 6 damage. Yeah, so you stab this wolf, it goes right
Uh-huh.
through it, and the
Uh-huh.
wolf blurs and turns back into a druid.
Okay.
There we go. And the druid seems to take some of that damage as well. It seems like you went
Okay.
over the threshold and dealt some damage. The
Uh-huh.
druid stumbles back and clutches its side. Very cool. Very nice. Hardtack. Okay, so now this is the first time people are rolling death saves.
Do I have a command for death save?
Maybe.
I don't
When
think
a
I do.
character-
Will you explain it?
For those of you who don't know, when a character goes to 0, they don't die immediately, but they are in the process of dying. They're going to roll. They roll a death save every turn, which is a flat-out d20. If it's 11 or higher, that's a success. If it's a 10 or lower, that's a failure. You get 3 failures, you die. You get 3 successes, you stabilize. You don't go back up to... You're still at 0 and you're still unconscious, but you're not dying anymore. If you roll a nat 1, that's 2 failures. If you roll a nat 20, you pop up with 1 hit point. If somebody hits you while you're dying, that counts as an automatic failure.
And there's a spot for it in your character sheet too,
Yes.
which makes
Yep.
it
It's
nice and
right
easy.
here.
Well, I don't think
Yeah.
we.
So
I don't
hard
think we
tack.
roll them though. I think Tyler rolls them and keeps them secret. Is that true?
That was the other thing that I was gonna say.
Oh.
Okay.
We have the option where I roll the death saves, and I don't tell you.
That's
So
how
that's
I've
what
done
I'm
it
gonna do.
before, but like, I mean,
Yeah.
Send it.
What's the
right.
advantage of that? Just it's more stressful.
it's
Yeah, it's just more stressful.
Yeah.
Thick.
Well, it's also
Alright.
more
Love it.
realistic. It's
Let's
also
do
more
it.
realistic because like the party
Yes.
wouldn't know what's going on with Hardtack until we were out of combat and could go check on him.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
That's
fair.
true. All right, so
Um,
Hardtack made a death save. Something happened. All right, Mikhail runs over to Hardtack.
Oh.
15, 20, 25,
Kill's
30.
beloved Hardtack.
And she's like, no, you're the only one I can talk to. And she takes out her final. I was about to say chloroform.
So you admit.
Healing
Takes
cloth.
Her healing cloth, reverse chloroform, and she slaps it over your mouth, and she pushes in your stomach so you exhale. And on the inhale, she's like, "Live, damn you!"
Oh my god, Mikhail, I
And-
love her.
Hardtack, you heal 7 points.
Let's go.
You're at
He's back
7.
up, right?
And your eyes snap open as the poison just like leaks out of your body with the use of this medicine, whatever it is that she just did to you. And now it's Malky. Yeah.
Diedrich looks up and glad you're back, Bessie. Glad you're back up. A thumbs up.
Hardtack just like the oldest mucousy cough you can imagine.
Yeah. All right, now it's Melchior's turn. Melchior roars at you, Juniper, and goes for a grapple. Juniper, I need you to make an athletics check as a direwolf. So you're going to roll a d20 and add 3. He's going to... Wow, matched?
Well,
Damn,
So-
meets it beats it though.
So we
mine
have...
would be
yeah.
higher because I didn't add the 3 to that yet, right?
Oh, that's
Let's
true.
go.
You beat it.
Let's
So
go.
he tries to grab onto you, and you break free. You like do like a little jump, like a I was about to say like a horse whinny, but you're a wolf.
Honestly, I would do that. That's on brand. Yeah.
It's a horse-sized
Yes,
wolf,
that
right?
is
So, I
on
mean,
brand.
Yeah. You break free, and you just like start clawing at the air, and he takes a couple of steps back. Very cool, Diedrich. So top of the round. This is now the 4th round. Diedrich, you notice in the background, and Juniper, you hear this orb is. So you see this orb is huge now. It is almost as big, if not maybe a little bigger than the surface that the elves are standing on. The elf druid that has been chanting takes a step off of the platform and says, "It is nigh!" Diedrich, it is your turn.
Ooh, Diedrich is in bad shape. Diedrich is going to disengage with a cutting
Nice.
action from the boar and is going to.
Yeah.
Can I use? Here's the thing. I don't want to run at these guys. It is nigh with 1 HP.
Okay.
I don't want to fight anybody. Diedrich wants to... Can I disengage and hide in the same turn if it's all I
Yeah.
do?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can absolutely do that.
Diedrich is gonna disengage and hide.
Okay, are you gonna like run into the brush?
Yeah, I think I want to try to climb the tree again. Do that.
Okay. Roll me a stealth.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
So
okay.
you disengage from the boar, and as you're running away, you're just like picking up branches and throwing them behind you, so the
Okay.
boar can't see where you're hiding.
All right.
And you hide. I'll say because climbing a tree would be its own thing. I'm gonna say you hide behind the tree.
Okay, I will take
So
that.
the boar doesn't know where you are.
Okay.
All right, Juniper. Big Wolf, it's your turn.
Can I get any sense of how Melchior seems to be doing?
Yeah, so in this form, Melchior is past bloodied.
Okay. More bite, please.
Go for it. Do another bite. Oh, that's, yeah. You go to bite, and this time he seems ready for you. He catches your mouth as you go in and shoves you back. All right, Raven, it's your turn.
Great. Okay. Okay. Well, homeboy here. I'm just, we're gonna. It hasn't failed me yet. We're just gonna short sword him. We're just gonna hunker down,
It occurs
and
to
we're
me
gonna
that
short sword.
Yeah,
I think.
it occurs to me that I deleted all of them from the turn order, so they're gonna go after you.
Oh, were they supposed to go first?
They're gonna go after you. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that they I think they got it. Their initiative was 9. I don't know. It's fine. All right. Oh, you're gonna stab him?
Yeah.
How do you kill him?
Let's go.
With a sword? With the sword?
Yeah.
With the sword. Okay. 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 Brain. Everything is on you right now. Okay. I want to like just do like a jump to the side, and then I want the sword to go like ear to ear. That's gory, but I want it to just like a real like power move,
stab
finish
through
him
the head?
style, Mortal
Wow.
Kombat, just like through the head. That's what I want.
Yeah. You stab him through the head. Instant death. Collapses to the ground.
Let's
Instant
go.
death.
Let's go.
And now
Badass.
it is their turns. So this spider is going to go for Mikhail.
Thank you, DM,
That's
for
a
mercy. Thank you.
22. Well, there's still a boar.
Yes.
Yeah, there's still a boar. I
Still a boar,
understand that.
And
The
a thing
spider's going
happening.
for Mikhail. It does make contact.
Oof.
That is minimum damage. Wow, nice job, Mikhail. All right, yeah. Mikhail takes a point of damage. No, 3 points of damage. Nice. This boar charges straight at you, hardtack.
Of course. Yep.
That is a crit fail. Okay, nice. Yeah. The boar gets
So
tripped
much
up
is
in the
happening.
webbing, and it's just like... That's not the sound boars make.
I liked it.
Do it
though.
again.
All right, hardtack, it's your turn.
Does hardtack have line of sight to this elf? This druid.
No, because the tree
Tree's
is too
in the
big.
way.
Mhm.
Got it. All right, and has the tentacle gone away now?
Yeah,
That I've
Once
been
you were
bitten?
knocked out, the tentacle dissipated into a briny foam.
Right.
We are
Okay.
in bad shape, and nothing has been done about fucking giant orb thing.
Right.
A lot of druids over there.
And then do I get any advantage with Mikhail being close to me or no?
No, not
Okay,
unless she were on
gotcha.
the other side of one of your enemies.
Gotcha. Helped. All right. I don't want to hurt Mikhail again, as I have in the past with my thunderclap. So I'm going to give Eldritch Blast a try onto
go.
the boar.
Nice. Okay. Oh no. So you also trip up in the webbing, and
Yep.
we just see a tangled mess of a boar and hardtack just like covered in webs, and they're just like ah, and it just goes. You shoot it up into the air.
Yep.
Yeah. Mikhail's like, stop screwing around. She's like, I'm out of syringes. And she takes out like a little, she takes out her dagger and she's like, okay, here goes. And she just starts stabbing the spider.
I would do anything to protect.
Yeah.
I love Mikhail so much.
That's a crit fail. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
all
my
right.
God.
So Mikhail is
That
like,
is
what
4
is
crit
why
fails
there's
in a
so much
row."
webs everywhere? I can't do this. Just
Mikhail says,
webbing.
I'm just a baby.
I can't work in these conditions.
I can't work on these conditions.
I'm just
Um,
a baby.
So,
But also,
Melchior-
like, roll 20, hello? Like, that's 4 crit fails in a
Yeah.
row.
that's
New
a lot.
dice.
That's a lot. Melchior looks at you, Juniper, and the look in this creature's face changes. It now looks completely serious, and the claws extend, and it goes twice to attack you. That is an 18 and a 15 to hit. Yeah, I think
both
both of
hit.
those hit.
Yeah.
All right. So that is 8 damage and 11 damage
Juniper?
on the direwolf.
I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. There are now
Yeah.
these 2 large slashes across the direwolf. Top of the round, this orb. You hear this druid. She says, "Awake! It is time!" And the orb does something that you weren't quite expecting.
Oh boy.
Arcs of energy lash out of this orb. Everywhere,
What?
hitting all of these druids.
What?
Where it
Yeah.
touches,
Unexpected.
the druids begin to wither. You see it's like there's no moisture left in their bodies, and they crumble to ash and die.
Sacrifice!
Um,
All of them? Even the big green one?
the ones around the orb in the ritual. Melchior immediately breaks away from Juniper and transforms back into himself, and you hear him say, "No!" And he runs. These 2 also disengage and begin to run toward this area. What would the 4 of you like to do?
Can
Can I
Juniper
shoot Big Boy while
Yeah,
he's running away?
Diedrich also wants
Like-
to shoot Big Boy while he's running away.
Like, cause, like, I just want to, like, cause he's running, and I just,
we get attacks of opportunity or anything. Like,
Well, so they disengaged
Okay.
from you. You can do that. Juniper, is there anything that you want to do as well?
I just want to kind of like, is everyone still like super spread out? I want to kind of try to round everybody up and also show off my little pouch of berries if possible.
Okay. Yeah. You bound up toward your companions. Mikhail says, "We have to get out of here." Because this orb, the energy is spreading.
Mm,
Okay, Juniper's gonna turn back into her regular shape, I think.
Okay.
And really push these berries and be like, "We're too late." Oh no, we're too late.
too late for what?
Do the 2 of you want to take your attacks, or do you want to sprint?
I want a short bow. Big Boy as he's running away.
Okay. Yeah. That's a 13. 13 just barely misses.
Damn.
Braven, do you also want to?
it's that or sprint. Those are.
Well, I mean, you can, like, basically, the energy is cascading outward.
Yeah.
So, if you want to, this would be the only opportunity.
I'm just gonna run.
Or you just have to run. Okay.
I'm just gonna run.
Okay. Alright, so you all begin to run. And we just have a shot of the 5 of you running as you hear screams coming from behind you. You run back to Sunhome as fast as you possibly can. You don't stop to rest, you don't do anything, you just get back. And that evening, you get back to the quarters that Mikhail had secured for you in the guest ward. She is in one of the adjoining rooms. She got each of you, saying that, I'm going to say that there's like just a big room for the 4 of you,
Okay.
and then she has her own room. Yeah, it's a 1 bed, 1 bath studio for $12.75 a month. So, anyway, you rest that night. You all just drop your things. You can RP if you'd like, or you can wait until the morning if you want to if you just pass out because you're exhausted.
Diedrich is starting to fall asleep, and I think everybody is too. Like, it's quiet, and Diedrich is doing like a sleepover whisper to Juniper. Is it the other way around? You want us to call you Juniper when we don't know you, and then June when we start to get to know you better, and then Jay when we know you the best, correct?
I think it's
the other way
reversed.
I think it's reversed.
no.
Yeah.
More
I
you
don't want
know,
people
the
to know my
more
real name.
Okay, so Diedrich says, "Okay, what was that?"
Jay's headed out the door.
What do you mean headed out the door? You're leaving? Jay, come back. Go to sleep. We have to sleep.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna rest, but I can't rest indoors. I don't really understand how you can, with the walls and the confinement and this is not relaxing. Anyways, we'll talk about it tomorrow. I don't even know. I need to clear my head. I have no idea. I know we're all in danger. We need to make a plan. You all need to rest. I need to clear my head.
Tyler, where's
Can I,
the
can I
note
go?
that,
Can I go with?
that she had left?
You have it. It's in your
I
pocket.
have it.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. note?
Hardtack. Yeah, Hardtack's
Yeah, y'all
kind
can
of,
stop me. I'm down to have a conversation in the door, but I'm headed outside.
Hardtack can't be bothered to like actually get up from the bed he's laying on, but he pulls that note out of his pocket, crumbles it up, and just tosses it at Jay as she's starting to leave. So she notices it. It kind of falls on the floor in front of her, right by the door.
Yeah. Juniper, you feel the note lightly just tap your shoulder and fall to the ground. You hear the falling of paper.
Okay, Juniper stops and steps back in the room and is like takes a deep breath and then looks at the floor and is like, listen, you shouldn't have come. That was incredibly dangerous. But I don't think I would have made it out of there alive, so thank you. I'm sorry I put you all in danger. I don't know what we're gonna do. I think this is a lot worse than I expected it to be. I don't know how to say thank you, but I'm trying to say thank you.
Hardtack just still eyes closed, still laying in bed, just does a bit of a nod and kind of rolls over away from the group to try to get some sleep.
I like that at this moment, we just saw something horrifying, and Hardtack's like, sick. Good night.
Jay,
Hardtack might have seen a lot worse.
Yeah.
There.
Diedrich doesn't say anything, and just force hugs Jay, like Jay's arms are at their side, you know what I mean, and Diedrich hugs.
I thought you meant like a Jedi or
No,
something.
force hugs you. No,
It's
yeah. So their their arms are at their side. I'm sure they're tense and not enjoying it, but Diedrich is full hug. And then let's go and
Juniper's
just-
very tense.
And
As
then
if
just lets go and goes back to bed. Doesn't even stay for the convo.
All right. Juniper doesn't say anything else and just heads out the door.
Raven, you have anything?
I want to follow. I want
Yeah.
to follow
Okay.
them.
Yeah, do
Okay, yeah. So we see Juniper and Raven exiting the building.
Cool.
There's
I
a
don't.
small courtyard there are plenty of trees
Perfect.
in the courtyard, but yeah, that's where
Yeah,
you
that's
are.
what I'm looking for. I think Juniper wants to be is looking for a spot that maybe where they can kind of sit in a branch of a tree. Is that safe enough for meditation stuff? I figure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. There
and
are
then-
trees that are big enough. Yeah.
I just mean when I'm meditating, I feel like sleeping on a tree branch, maybe not wise. Risk of falling is a thing, but for druid meditating stuff, I think that should be okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So,
that's fine.
Juniper's just looking for a tree that's close enough where they can keep an eye on so that if anyone else got into trouble and was running out of the place where they're staying, we would be right there. That's the kind of like tree that she's looking for, like out of the way, but like where she can still see everyone.
Yeah.
Cool. And then she also says like, I think she's looking for a spot where like maybe Raven could find a concealed spot to like actually sleep nearby as well. And I think Juniper says like, hey, do you want us? Are we sleeping outside? Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm not leaving you alone. Like, we're not doing that again. So I'm here and I can figure it out, but I'm not leaving you by yourself. Yeah.
Hardtack's starting to snore.
Like sleep
Okay.
apnea snore. Yeah.
I think Juniper doesn't really have anything else to say and is just gonna look for a spot to rest. Yeah.
Okay. So Juniper, you get into you sit on one of the larger branches of the tree and you begin to meditate. Raven, you're at the base of the tree, or are you going inside, or what are you doing?
Inside. I'm staying outside. Is the tree branch big enough for me to also be in the tree branch?
No,
Like-
no, it's
I can't like hug it.
Or like another
you-
Like a
tree.
sloth.
sloth
like,
mode.
We have tents.
Hangs from like a bat.
Just sleep
Okay,
sleep
I think-
outside.
I think I would be like, I'm gonna sit
Well,
at the base
so-
of the tree, like literally like leaned back on the tree, literally can see Juniper, just like
Well,
I'm-
I will say, so it is big enough for two people to sit on, but like to sleep on would be impossible. Like you have to sit
yeah.
on. You know, it's not. It's a thick branch, but it's not
Yeah.
that thick. Okay.
No, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna at the base of the tree. I'm stubborn. I'm gonna sit at the base of the tree, just leaned back and like arms
Okay.
crossed and like eye on, but like also needing to sleep. So like, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So while this is happening, Diedrich, you are inside, and Hardtack has begun to snore, which has made it a little difficult for you to get to sleep.
Okay.
So you decide to just kind of tinker with your thieves' tools a little bit. You have a practice lock
Okay.
that you use, and you notice that you're trying to speed it up because you notice that when you were undoing Juniper's manacles, it took you longer than you wanted to. Your hands were shaking. You were really nervous, and you, as you're working on it, Penny kind of slides her way out from your sleeve
Mm-hmm.
and slides onto the lock. And you notice that the way that she's moving, she just kind of like kind of slides into the lock for a second, and then just slides out and just continues moving. And then she begins to like slide up the wall,
What?
and
Where's she
and
going?
you,
Penny?
well, she's just going around in circles, and eventually you pick her up and put them back on your sleeve. But you notice that she moved very slowly, but took all the time that she needed to get into the lock and get on the wall. And you realize that you don't have to do things fast to do them well. You have to do things carefully to do them well. And you're beginning to pick locks faster than you ever could before. You even try it, you get up, you go to the door outside, you pick it in a couple of seconds tops. And you think about Penny going up the wall and finding the perfect nooks and crannies to get footholds on if you were to do something like that. And you do a little experiment. You open the window as Hardtack is snoring, and you're standing out on the sill, and you jump and you catch yourself on one of the low-hanging poles. You swing yourself up and you begin to climb faster than you've been able to climb before. Diedrich, you are a level 3 rogue.
I just
You've
leveled up
chosen-
this season. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
The thief subclass for your subclass. We're going to go over what that means mechanically next session.
Okay.
This is a good intro. The way that I like to level people up is, for those of you that don't know, normally, when you level up, you just get things.
Yeah.
I think that's bullshit. I think that there should be a reason for leveling up, and there should be a story. Like, I don't like that the rules as written don't give a reason for anything leveling up. You just get these abilities. Other than their reasoning is you think about what you did, and I'm like, that's not good enough.
Learning.
It's not good enough for me anyway. So what I like to do is I like to do a series of little vignettes for each character as to why they're leveling up
Hell
for
yeah.
certain things. And
Hell
this
yeah.
is
I like
big.
that. Thank you.
for all of
Thank
you.
you for making it Penny teaching me. I really liked that.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. We cut to outside, and Raven, you're looking up at Juniper, your arms folded, and your eyelids are getting a little heavy as you feel sleep beginning to tug at your senses. And your head falls forward, like you do when you're trying to stay awake, but you can't. On the third time, you see something in an alley. It looks like a tail just disappears into the alley. What would you like to do?
Want to go follow the tail.
All right. All right. You follow the tail, and at first you believe it is one of these druids.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah. You turn the alley, and there is a wolf standing there. And it's looking at you. It doesn't seem to be hostile at all. In fact, this wolf looks incredibly familiar to you. This is the same wolf that you had encountered many years ago when you were first abandoned, or not abandoned, when you ran and escaped your captors and found your cave. This wolf was there. And there is green energy surrounding this wolf. And it slowly walks up to you, and it pushes its head into your hand. And you hear a voice in your head. And it says, "You're finally ready." And you feel bonded with this wolf. Raven, you are a level 3 ranger. You are a beastmaster.
Yo.
Beastmaster!
This wolf is bonded with you. It does shit on your turn. It's really cool. We'll go over the specifics next session, but this is you.
Did Raven just get like a whole ass familiar? Like, is this wolf now a part of the party?
Did you say
Not
it
hard.
only shits on her turn?
It
It does shit. It takes a
it
shit.
cannot shit if it is not Raven's turn.
I'm sorry.
No,
Can I make the wolf shit as a bonus action, please? Thank you.
yeah.
The wolf
It's
takes
weird.
a giant
One
dump.
of the abilities in the rules. It's just I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, but Juniper, you notice because when you're meditating, you're not sleeping. You're conscious. You know what's going on around you. You notice Raven walks away. You didn't see anything in the alley. You just see Raven stand up and walk. You do notice that there is a squirrel in the tree, and the squirrel slowly crawls down and sits next to you. And the squirrel's form blurs. And sitting next to you, covered in cuts and bruises, and looking like a shell of his former self. Oh my god, that is the wolf.
It's a wolf.
Oh my god! Wait, are you gonna
My
name
God.
the wolf in game Clyde though? Because
Oh my
that would
God.
be
That's-
iconic.
Oh, that's a cute ass dog. Alright, wrangling. Alright, so
Sorry.
sitting next to you is Melchior. And he's staring at the ground below the tree. And he slowly raises his head and he turns to you. And he says, I'm not here to fight. You don't have to break your meditation. I come here with a message, and nothing more. We were wrong. The gift that I thought we'd been given It was no such thing. It would not do what we thought it would do. We were deceived. We were betrayed, but not by you, Juniper. And he turns to look at you, and through your semi-consciousness looking at him in your periphery, you see that there are tears in his eyes. And he says, "We lost everyone. There are so few of us left now." And he almost raises a hand to touch you, but it doesn't even seem like he has the effort to raise his hand. And he says, "I can't bear the thought of another one of us dying." And he says, "Those of us that are left, we will go. We will find another home in another part of the world. I must atone for what I have done." That is the thing about nature. It endures. No matter what is done to it, even in a blasted land, you can find a sprout of hope. And he sits up straight, and his body begins to blur. And he says, "Take care of yourself, Juniper. I doubt we will meet again, but if we do, well, that won't be so bad." And he blurs, and he turns back into this squirrel. And he climbs down the tree and runs away.
This fucking guy.
Juniper, as you're meditating, you remember watching the other druid, that head druid whose name is Lier, who you knew. She is basically the one that taught you everything you knew. Melchior taught you about your wild shape, Lier taught you about your spell casting, and you understand, when you saw her casting this spell, doing this ritual, you saw that she had a deeper bond to the ley lines, and using what you call your green sight, which is how you're able to see the ley lines beneath the ground, you were able to see her harnessing this energy and learn from it. And you are a level 3 druid. So the big thing, druids don't really get shit at level 3. They get level 2 is their big thing. Level 3, you gain an additional spell slot, which is flavorfully what happens now. Learning from how Lier was able to harness that power before she died, you are able to harness another spell slot and gather more energy inside of you. That's not something that we have to go over next session, I guess, because it just happens. And now we go to hardtack.
As Tyler would say, and that happens.
And that happens. That happens. Hardtack, you are sleeping. You're dreaming. You find yourself in the open ocean. Not on a ship. Physically in the open ocean. Wading water for miles. You feel at home here. You feel at peace. You're used to the rocking sensation of the water. But you feel heavier as you sink beneath the waves. And again, this doesn't bother you because you are able to breathe underwater. But you get heavier and heavier and sink deeper and deeper into the abyss until it is cold and dark. There is nothing. You are in an almost completely lightless void. And you look below you, and there are two gargantuan, glowing red eyes looking back up at you that seem incredibly far beneath you, but are still some of the largest things you've ever seen in your life. And they surge upward to you rapidly, They get larger and larger, and you feel a great void open up beneath you, as though a large mouth was opening. And just like that, you find yourself not in the ocean, but above it, looking down. You don't know where this is. This could be anywhere. But beneath the waves, on this clear, cloudless, sunny day, there seems to be a large temple underneath the water. And you hear something echoing in your mind, and it says, "You did not have my attention before. You have no crew, you have no ship. You were a new recruit, but when you had me touch that shard of the Shadowfell, now you have my attention." And the eyes appear in your vision once more. And you hear the voice say once more, "Welcome to the press gang, Admiral Hardtack, the man with no crew or ship." And you wake up. Sitting on your chest is a familiar. It is a monkey, and it looks at you, cocks its head to the side, and two great wings unfurl from its back. Hardtack, you are a level 3 warlock.
That was sick.
Everyone's
Let's
getting
fucking
familiars.
go.
Got
You
animals
chose-
in the gang now.
We're an animal gang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Animal
it's a
gang.
whole fucking menagerie now. If you don't have an animal, you can turn into one. So, so Hardtack, you are level 3 warlock. You've chosen Pact of the Chain. We will go over what all of that means next session. The next morning, you all wake up fully rested.
Oh, I thank God, because I still had 1 HP.
That's right. Oh my god.
You wake up the next morning. Mikhail is knocking on your door, and the door opens. There's no lock. She comes in with a big heaping tray of food. It's got sausages, biscuits, gravy, bacon, eggs, all kinds of food, some of which that some of you have never seen before. And she puts it down in front of you, and she says, "Well, it's time for me to fulfill my end of the bargain, I suppose." And she slides the tray forward, and she takes 4 small pouches of coins out. And she lays them out in front of the tray on one of the big main table in the center of the room. And she says, "Your payment.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose we don't necessarily need to worry about those druids anymore. But there is something that still concerns me. Something that I'm hoping you'll be able to help me with." And she leans in close. She closes the door behind her, and she says, "I want to get to the bottom of who's raising zombies in my city."
Diedrich is stuffing his mouth and just like scooping food into his mouth, and through like a mouthful of food says, "Whatever you say, Mikhail." And it's just still stuffing it in.
She looks at the rest of you. She says, "What do you say? Willing to do another job?"
Hardtack puts down his knife and fork. He's trying to be civilized, and says, he looks over to Mikhail and just, "Depends. Are you coming with us on this journey as well?"
So Mikhail, she kind of removes part of her the covering for her collarbone. You see there's the 2 puncture wounds that the spider made, and there's like a bandage over it. And she says, not gonna lie, hanging out with you lot has been probably the most dangerous thing I've ever done in my life. But if there's a noble house raising zombies or having something to do with it, I need to know. I love this city, and I love its people, and I won't rest until it's safe. So yes, I will be coming with you.
Michaela is
Hardtack,
getting her picture on our D&D overlay next week. And Michaela is a part of this party. I'm going to put Michaela next to Tyler's picture. So just Tyler gets to play like a character and the DM now.
No, I hate DMPCs. She's not a DMPC. She's just an NPC.
That's not true. You know that you just made Michaela a DMPC.
No, she's not. No, it will never happen. All right. She looks at Raven.
Hardtack just winks and says,
Yeah.
"I'm in."
All right. She looks at Raven and Juniper. She says, "I know this isn't your fight, but I don't think you have a home anymore. Sunhome's pretty nice."
Is my wolf with me?
Yeah, your wolf is with you.
I
She's
think
like,
I would put
also,
my hand.
what the fuck is that?
Oh yeah, Raven came home with a wolf. We cool with that?
She's like, "There's a wolf. There's a monkey.
mine.
What the hell is going on here?"
Diedrich is trying to offer the wolf bacon and like trying to make friends with it.
Meanwhile, the monkey is just picking up biscuits and like throwing it, and I'm trying to like wrangle the monkey in so it's not just tossing the food all
Does
over.
the monkey and the wolf have a name?
We'll get there. We'll get there next session.
Okay.
You have a
Sweet.
whole,
Alright.
a whole 2 weeks to name the menagerie that you've all acquired now.
I need them
The
to
zoo
have...
that we have now.
Oh, they're
Zoo.
all
I think I would
getting
just put
overlays
my-
on the screen.
I think I would just put my hand on my wolf's head and just look to Jay. And just-
Juniper's like standing at like leaning against the wall and has been pretty quiet today. And she just says, "Can we check on the forest first?"
Of course. Of course.
Diedrich
Then I'm in.
puts down his food and goes over to Jay. And I want to like quietly talk to Jay and just Jay. So like I'm hoping that like Mikhail and Raven and Admiral are you know, distracted by the monkey or you know whatever. And just having a separate conversation. And Diedrich goes and kind of like teenager puts a foot up on the wall and next to Jay. And Diedrich says, "You know, I've been on my own for a really long time. And this city, well, it's home for people who don't have homes. You know, like, you can do or be anything here. And look, I know that the people in the woods doing the crazy shit or whatever have obviously caused you some kind of trauma. But like, you could be anybody here. You could have a family here. You could find home in Sunhome with us." And Diedrich doesn't wait for an answer. He kicks off the wall and goes back to the table and wrangles a biscuit away from the monkey.
Nice. So, from here, we fade from seeing Juniper looking out the window. We move to the docks of Sunhome. There's a modest-sized ship anchored, and the crew is deboarding. There's a big human man descending the gangplank and walking toward Free Market. He has a ring on each finger on his left hand and a glove on his right. As he looks around at the vendors and buyers, we see over his shoulder is a crew of other humans. He walks into a tavern and sits at the bar. The barkeeper smiles and slides a glass over to him. "What'll it be? Ale? Something stronger?" he asks. The man looks up, noticing the barkeep for the first time. "I'm looking for someone." "Oh, who might that be?" the barkeep asks nervously. "That's the thing. I don't know much about him. All I got is a name." And he looks up at the barkeep. "I'm looking for a man named Hardtack."